Hello Stampin' friends and welcome. This is Dee Osburn and I am an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator. Today we're going to play and we're going to create some masculine tags. If you are new to my channel, welcome. If you are a returning subscriber, welcome back. If you like this video as we go along, please like, share, and subscribe. Give me a thumbs up on that like button and leave me a comment and let me know what you thought of this video. So let's get started. I have gathered up some things that I thought would be great for making tags. As you know, if you've watched any of my other tag videos, when I make tags, I pull together all the things that I think I might want to use to make the tag. So I've pulled together quite a few things here. And the first thing that we're going to do is we are going to use this card, this base. I have cut a piece of crumb cake and a piece of just jade, and I have cut them to 4x3. I made a template a long time ago, a 4x3 template, and I measured you know, an equal distance so that when I cut, I like my tags to have that little shape at the top. So when I cut them, I don't have to measure them every time. So just do that for yourself. Make yourself a little template, measure, you know, I don't know, what is that, about ½ an inch in from each side. Mark it with a pencil on a piece of white paper and then cut it. And then that way, every time you go to make your tag, you won't have to remeasure. There you go. And so after we do that, I take a hole punch, and any hole punch will do, just a regular old hole punch. And I punch a hole at the top. And I'm punching it through both of them so it will be in the same spot, right? All right, then I'm going to tie them together. And I think I'm going to go with this silver motif. I got these cute little elements. They're little nautical elements. I just got them on Amazon. And I also got some like steampunk kind of timepiece elements. I thought they were super cute. I got them on Amazon as well. They weren't very expensive. And, you know, so now I have all these great elements for making masculine cards. I also have pulled in, well, and buttons. If you have like old buttons, those make great, great elements for tags. I got my doily maker out and I made one in crumb cake because we're gonna use those colors later on the next one. I really like using doilies. I think they make the background really super special. So I pulled that one in. I cut some for this one. I cut some of the same paper that we're using for that. And for the one that we're doing right now, the first one that we're going to do, I found this little scrap of paper. It kind of matched, so I went with that. So I have all the stuff together. I'm going to get a piece of silver twine, and I'm going to fold it in half and send it through the hole and tie a little slip knot. Before I tie it though, I want to, I was thinking about, I don't know if I'm going to do it or not. We're going to look and see. I was thinking if it would be cute to tie one of these, oops, let's try that again. Tie one of those little elements to it. I know I want to glue one on, a bigger one, but I was thinking there's a couple of small ones there, and I thought, well, that might be kind of cute. So I'm having a hard time with this. Don't know why. It's just a slip knot. So you send it through. All right, and then you send the ends through the loop. Yeah, I don't know why I was having so much trouble with that. I was thinking this one might be kind of cute. So I'm going to put this on one of the tails. And before I, oh, for heaven's sakes, before I tie it, I'm going to make sure that that's on there, and then we can incorporate that into our little knot. So, I don't know, I think that's kind of cute, don't you? I think that's kind of cute, especially since we're going to be doing, you know, a lighthouse. And I thought maybe I might glue. I kind of like that. I think I'm going to leave it on there. Oops, it fell off. I forgot to tie it again. So let's do that. Let's tie it all the way on there. We'll make a knot this time so that it stays on there. Put it where we want it. Tie a knot. Okay, send that around to the front. I'm going to tie a double knot. Doesn't look like my knot wants to cooperate, so I'm going to tie a double knot. There we go. There we go. Little double knot there. Sometimes the cord doesn't like to cooperate with you. Twine sometimes works a lot better. I may end up putting just a dab of glue on there. Just to, in fact, I think I will. See how it keeps untying? So I'm going to put a little dab of glue. And we'll let that dry while we get our other things. Good grief. While we get our other things together. There we go. All right. Just a little dab of glue. Now when that dries, no one will know it's there, and it will hold my knot. Okay? So I'm going to set that to the side. All right. Get my little baby wipe out. Always have baby wipes. Always have baby wipes, because you're going to get glue on your hands, you're going to get ink on your hands, and you don't want that on your project. All right, so now the next thing that I think I'm going to do, I already stamped this lighthouse, and I got it from the Sailing Home stamp set. This is a retired, no, this is not retired. So you can still get this, and you could do stamp this lighthouse. I stamped it in just jade. It matches the paper that we're using. You could use any of these other elements. I think it's a super great little set. So I stamped that out, and then I just kind of fussy cut it out. I think I'm going to cut this a little steeper on this side so that it matches the other side. See, there we go. All right, so now the next thing that I'm going to do is, I already did it, but I stamped the word celebrate. I like using celebrate because it can go for any occasion. And that way, when I make my tags, and I need a tag for, say, a birthday, or maybe it's an anniversary, or maybe it's you know, a graduation, or some kind of congratulation thing, anything that you're celebrating, this works for it. I love it. It works. And then that way you're not, oh, I need a birthday, but I only have an anniversary, or I need an anniversary and I only have a birthday. So that works for everything. Find a stamp that has celebrate on it. This one is retired, but there are lots of other great stamps that are all occasion stamps. So what we're going to do next is we are going to, remember, tags is all about using up your stash. Things that you, just little pieces of things that you have lying around in your stash that you need to use up. So I have this doily, and I have quite a few of them. I'm sure one day I'll run out of them. But I do have the doily maker, and Stampin' Up! Right now it has doilies in the mini catalog. There's 3 colors of doilies, and they're super cute. So that would be a good place to find some doilies. All right, the next thing we're going to do is, I took this scrap of ribbon that I had. I have a jar that I put all my scraps of ribbon in. It's just, you know, like a mason jar or something, mayonnaise jar, you know, that like you use up something, and so you have this jar. And so when you have little scraps of ribbon, you just stick them in there, and then when you make your tags, you have all kinds of nice little ribbon pieces. So this little ribbon piece I had, and I thought, oh, that goes perfectly. We're going to use it. So I'm going to put some glue on the back. Remember, I like to use lots of glue on my tags because they get heavy, and then you don't want them to fall apart. All right, so I want to kind of look and make sure that it's going to stick out. So it is. All right, and I've got my glue drying up here on my knot. I'm going to put, next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put some Stampin' Dimensionals on the back of this lighthouse. So let's do that. Put a couple of Stampin' Dimensionals on the back. And then I'm going to need 2 glue dots on here because I'm going to put some gold, not gold, I'm going to put silver. I'm going to put some silver cord on here. So I'm going to put 2 glue dots and that'll hold my cord down. So I grabbed some cord and just a length of cord, just enough to go around about 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, that's perfect. And I'm going to glue that, or, you know, push that down on these glue dots. And if you need an extra glue dot to make it hold, which it looks like I might for that last little piece, just grab one, put it on there, and then you can make your last little piece stick. All right. Oh, but it's going the wrong way. Let's do it the other way. So we're going to stick it down onto our glue dots. Sometimes the cord gets a little squirrely, but you can fix that easy enough. All right. Oh, I'm loving it. Okay, so now I have my glue dots on the back of here, and I have this. I'm going to put this down kind of at an angle. Okay, so I put my glue dots on the back of this piece and I glued it down. And now I'm going to put a little bit of glue on the back of this, and I'm going to put it on top of it just like that. And I made the ends pointy. So there. Oh, I'm loving it. It's going to have to dry, so I'm going to put it to the side. So let's just go over it real quick. What we did. I put a little dot of glue up at the top on my knot so that that would dry and stay like that. I have my cute little silver lighthouse. I've got a lighthouse here. I've got a doily and some ribbon and this nautical element and my silver cord and a matching piece of designer series paper and my sentiment. How cute is that? What a great tag. All right, now let's make another one. I'm excited about playing with this one. I cut this piece of paper. It was just an old piece of designer series paper that I had, and I cut a piece of crumb cake to go with it. I'm going to pull in my little template, and I'm going to cut my corners off. And then I'm going to use my what do you call this thing? A hole punch. And I'm going to punch a hole through both of them. Remember, I want them both to stick. And this time I'm going to use gold cord. Don't you think? I think, do I want gold cord or should I use like a vanilla, I think I might use a vanilla twine on this one and do the gold cord on the next one. So I have this, not silver, kind of vanilla looking, very vanilla looking, it's just an off-white twine. And I'm going to use it for my hanger. So I'm just going to tie a slip knot. Okay. I like that. That looks really nice together. I like that. And I'll do the gold on the next one. All right. So now I have, you know those Wilton Doilies that you can get pretty much anywhere? You can even get them at the Dollar Tree. I just cut one in half. And I'm going to use it on here. Do I want half of one? Maybe I want to go ahead and grab a whole one. Yeah, I might grab a whole one. So I'm going to do that. I have these Wilton Doilies, and I'm going to grab a whole one. And it's going to poke out on the sides of the card, but that's okay. So before I glue anything down, I kind of want to look at it. I'm thinking that, I don't know, the doily might be a little feminine looking, but maybe not. I mean, when we cover it, it might look okay. Because I thought we would use some gold twine. I thought we would use, oh, I know. Let's put a little bit of this. I have this great, like, jute ribbon stuff. I don't know where I got this. I've had it forever. It's just something that was in my stash. And we can put this across here like that. We could put a button and a timepiece. Maybe like this. A button and a timepiece. Maybe the button goes up there and the timepiece here, something like that. And then let's get some early espresso, and let's stamp the Celebrate in early espresso on a piece of, you know, white paper. I keep all these little scraps. When you cut your papers, you get all these scraps. I keep them in an envelope, or not an envelope, in a little bag like this. And then whenever I need one, I want one that's a little bit wider. You know, I just pull one out and use it. Yeah, I think we'll use that one. Okay. So let's stamp. I'm going to stamp it in early espresso. Celebrate. Beautiful. Okay. And I'm going to, I think, use a little scrap of, and I'll cut this down, what do you call that? Crumb cake, because it matches with all that. And the other thing I was thinking I might do, you know, you can get this stuff at the Dollar Tree. It's just that basket filler stuff. What if I put some of that behind there? Just a little bit. You know, you don't want too much. And then laid this on top. Wouldn't that be adorable? Right? I think I'm going to do that. I think that's what I'm going to do. All right, this is going to need lots and lots of glue. So we're going to put glue on the back of this. Okay. We're going to put some glue on the back of this. And I do believe I had it going like this. Did I have it going? I don't think it matters. Maybe we'll just, I think we'll just put it like that. Okay. I don't want to touch that too much because it's wet glue. Let me get my wipe and wipe my finger. All right. And then I'm going to put a bunch of, I'm just going to put lots of glue on here so that that stuff sticks. Okay, so I'm going to put this down. I'm just going to press that down on there so that it sticks to it. Might see what's not sticking. Oh, it's all sticking pretty good. All right, that's awesome. Ha! I am loving that. Okay, so now, do I want it like this or do I want it like this? Do I want a smaller button? Larger button? I think I need a larger button. Go with the larger button. Okay, so let's put the large button on there. Do I want it like that? No, that's too dark. I don't like the dark because I think it needs to be light. All right, and I think it'll stick better anyway if I use the concave end to put down. Let's put it like that. Okay, we're gonna just glue that on there. This is gonna have to sit to the side and dry. Remember, these things take a while to dry. So I'm going to put a little more glue in there, throw that little guy in there. I think he needs to be there. I'm going to put lots of glue onto this timepiece element. Okay, and I'm going to put it right there, and I'm just going to press and press and press, right, until it sticks, and it's going to have to sit there and dry for quite some time. And I have glue under there. That's perfect. All right, so now I want to put this element, and I'm going to need Stampin Dimensionals, I think. I'm going to cut this to about right there. So let's put some dimensionals on here. Super cute tag. Pull the backs off. Don't forget this time. And we're going to put that. Might need to kind of push some of the underside elements out of the way so that that can stick. Okay. And yeah. Okay. I kind of like it at an angle, I think. I'm liking that. Okay. And then I'm going to cut this piece. I think I'm going to, I'll wait till I put it on there. I'm going to cut this at an angle. I like that. Okay. Put a little glue at the top, along the top. Okay, so that it, oh, I like that so much. I forgot to put the gold cord inside underneath there, but I think it has enough going on. It doesn't need that. Now the last thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to very carefully, so that I don't cut any of my other layers, I'm going to cut that at an angle there, and I'm going to cut it at an angle there. Oh, look at that. I'm loving that. What a cute card. I mean, not card, tag. It's a tag. What a cute little tag. Oh, and it's sticking together so nicely. I'm loving it. What do you think? Do you love it too? I do. So we're going to put that to the side because it needs to dry. You know, I just set them to the side for about an hour, and then I come back to them. Because, you know, if you start using them right away, they will, the glue will move because it's not dry yet. All right, let's put some of our things that we're not going to use. Let's get rid of those. Okay. And let's pull in our last one. I think we're going to do an early espresso base, and I will cut a crumb cake top this time. Okay, so, or maybe I'll cut a crumb cake back. Yeah, I think I'm going to use a crumb cake back. So I'm going to go and cut that, and I will be right back. Okay, I have cut my crumb cake, and I'm going to put it to the back. If I put it to the front, you see, then that you can't really see that as well. So I like it like that better. So I'm going to pull in my template, snip off my corners. Okay, get my hole punch. Punch the hole. And this time I think I'm going to use gold. I'm going to go with some gold. So I'm going to snip off a little bit of gold trim, send it through, and make a slip knot. Okay, oops. Sometimes this gold cord just doesn't like to cooperate with me. So let's try that again. We are going to send it through and make a slip knot. There we go. It's my hands sometimes that don't like to cooperate. So, all right, we've got that going. in the right direction now. I think we're going to put this here. I'm loving that. And I kind of like this really big element right there. And maybe we'll use a button down at the bottom this time. I think I want to turn it over like that. And let's put, what should we put under there? We need something else. I really liked that stuff. But let's put, how about, let's put some of this. So 1, 2, 3, 4. What if we put this under here? Oh, okay, let's try it again. 1, 2, 3, 4. And a little more than 4 that time. And then this would go on top of it like that. We'll have to make it, you know, make it sit right. Maybe make some of them longer and some of them shorter, I think. Yeah, I like that. Oh, let's turn this the way it goes. It's a clock. And then that, I still think it needs something, I don't know, I don't want to say fluffy, but maybe something fluffy. I have this, you know, some more of this that I could put there. Maybe, I kind of like that. Well, let's do that. I do like that. All right, let's put the doily down. All right, glue. I made this with my doily maker. So we're gonna put that down. Then we're going to put, let's just put, you know, some glue on there like that. Kind of went out on the edge on that one. I'll have to make sure that I cover that. And I've got this kind of off-white. I'm crumpling it up, okay? And then I'm going to uncrumple it and put it on there. That might be a little too much. Okay. Put it on there. Oh, I like that. All right, take some of that off, some of it that's not sticking, because you don't want too much on there. Just enough to kind of give it that, I don't know, whimsical look. Get my baby wipe here. All right, so now I'm going to put a ton of glue on the back of this guy because he's really heavy. Okay. And I'm going to put it right, oops, make sure the clock's going the right way. Put it right there. Oh, I like that a lot. Now while that is, we forgot to put the gold cord. All right, so I can lift that up because you know it is wet glue, so it'll be fine. Let's go ahead and put our gold cord. And to do that, I think we will use a glue dot because that just works the best, I think. So we're going to use a couple of glue dots and we'll put the glue dots on here. Okay. And 2 glue dots usually works. Let's see, I'm going to put it on the end. I want it to go this way, so I need the glue dot on this side. All right, so we're going to, I'm going to shorten some of these. Oh, I like that better. Okay, so, and I think I want one more glue dot. I think I need one up at the top of that element, just to hold this all in place. So I'm going to grab another glue dot and stick it up here too. Okay, so now, sometimes it gets a little squirrely. It's okay if it does that. Attach it to my glue dots. Okay, let's turn it over and see what it looks like. Oh yeah, I like that. Oh yeah. All right, so now I'm going to push that down. I got a little bit of glue on the front. I'm going to take my baby wipe and wipe that off because it is a metal element, so wipes off real nicely. Oh, I like that. So it got a little whimsy, coming out there. I like that. All right, so now I'm going to take, I think, a piece of crumb cake. And I think I'll take a piece of, oh wait, I want to put my button on there. So let's put our button on there. Lots of glue. Put the button right about there. Okay. And then I think I'm just going to put, I might just let it kind of hang over, kind of going that way. So let's put a Stampin' Dimensional on this end and maybe one right about here. You kind of have to look at, hold it up to your card or your tag, and see like where you might like those dimensionals to go, and then put them on there. All right. All right. Okay, now I'm going to cut this off. Ooh. I'm going to cut this. I think I'm going to cut it flush since I have a lot of square stuff going on here. Just keep pushing that down. I'm going to have to put some glue in there because it looks like my dimensional isn't cooperating. So I'm going to put a little bit of glue under there so that it sticks. And I'm going to hold it down for just a minute till it gets nice and sticky and sticks to my button. There we go. All right, now, oops, nope, he's not quite ready yet, is he? Nice, there we go. Oops, there we go. Okay, now I'm going to use Early Espresso and I'm going to stamp Celebrate, but this time I'm going to stamp it on some crumb cake. I'm liking that. And I think I'm going to cut it about right there. And I think I might make it go this way. See what I'm saying? I like that. So give it a little bit of different dimension going on there. Now I'm going to put some glue on the back of it at the top because I'm going to put it across here like that. Just like that. Oh, I like it. Now I may come back, in fact I think I will, go ahead just to help it all stick together, put a little bit of glue under the crumb cake as well. So I'm just putting some little glue under there and I'm going to push it down. And you just keep coming back and pushing down on it until everything sticks. Wow, look at that. I'm loving it. So I grabbed out all kinds of different things, and if you have, like, I don't know, I kind of like that sticking off there. If you don't like it, you can trim it. So we have 3 tags that we made today. It's sticking to me. Let me get my baby wipe. Everything's sticking to me. So we'll push that out of the way. We have that one. I did 2 kind of brown ones. Separate that so you can see it. See the bottom piece. So I did those 2, and then I did this little more colorful one in some silver. So there's the 3 tags that we made today. Aren't they cute? I love it. Tell me what you think. Let me know what you think. Leave me a comment, give me a thumbs up, or whatever comment that you would like, and tell me what you thought about this. I think that these would make great tags for any gifts. I've said masculine, but you know what? I think anybody would like to have a tag like this. I think I might go back and put a little bling right there, and maybe right here, just like a little little one of those little rhinestone things, or a little dot. I have some matted dots or something, and put right there to kind of fill that space. and I think they are perfect. Again, let me know what you think. If you liked this video, please like, share, and subscribe. And I hope to see you next time. Have a great day.